Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Two Cent Movie Talk. I'm Nika.
And I'm Greg. And this is the Movie Talk channel where we give you a common folks view of real big time movies and the small ones too.
Exactly.
Yes. And today, you want to tell me what we're talking about the
We are giving our thoughts on the date change for Infinity Wars.
Yes. If you don't know it by now, it just dropped today that Infinity War has moved up to the 27th of April, previous date of May 4th. It was announced apparently through Twitter. I guess Robert Downey Jr. made a post asking or responding to a tweet maybe about what you wanted more and what are you excited to see Infinity War. So it was like, I want more. And then Marvel responded back, okay, how about this, Mr. Downey?
Now, are we for certain that the date is
that was the first thing. I verified this with some reputable sources.
Okay.
And it looks to be official. If it isn't, we'll retract it. But right now, hey, I've seen bigger news outlets running with it, so.
All right,
hey,
then it's official as far as we're concerned.
We'll all be in the retraction boat if we're wrong.
But it wouldn't be the first this year, would it?
Wouldn't be the first or the last.
It'd be the first from us, but.
Yeah. But hey, it's the first everything.
We're not.
Yeah. So, the big news is really, this question is really, what do you think about this? I mean, you tell me what you think. Are you excited? Do you think it's a
You know what? Because the wait is the intensive wait until May. It's like, ugh. But now that it's, what, 2 weeks? A week earlier?
A week earlier?
A week earlier? That's awesome.
Yeah, tickets haven't gone on sale yet, so that's a plus.
But the first question I had was, did they move the date up because Black Panther did so well?
And you know what? That was a very good question. That was the first question I had, or first thought I had. And as it turns out, allegedly, or this is not
Official.
factually, not official, but unofficially, some have rumors. Some have started rumors saying that this was moved up because of the international audience. Now, if you don't know, a lot of movies that release in the U.S. release after or before a overseas release date. Sometimes they have earlier dates, sometimes they have later. Depends on the movie, depends on the company that's releasing it. In this particular case, Marvel was releasing the movie on the 27th internationally anyway. So on Twitter, some people were threatening to leak footage or snippets or content from the movie, which could have damaged the excitement. Because like you said, the anticipation and excitement, the years of build up to this movie, it doesn't really help your audience if you get spoilers. You can't avoid it.
I wouldn't want, because you never know what YouTubers that I may watch that are international, and if they may say, I just so happen to be watching one day and they give their opinion of the movie, I'm going to be upset.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's a good move. I'm excited about it.
I'm excited.
I would
still be excited if it was coming out May 4th.
Yeah, and you know
I don't really care.
And this really does help my case. I mean, it's a long time ago about big movies not needing a lot of trailers. Yeah. And this one, if you realize, they really released one trailer. They've been smaller TV spots, a little extended footage, but not much. And not much. You haven't got the different aspect. You got the big action sequence trailer, but you haven't got anything else. I don't want anything else.
Yeah.
I don't
you
want
already
anything
know
else.
I don't want anything else. I've said it before. I don't like seeing a lot of trailers. Greg is the trailer guy with the kids. I'm good with 2, possibly 3, but that's it. Because I don't want a movie ruined for me.
Yeah, and I think this date change is bigger than a trailer. Because going from May to April, I mean, they were kind of like, Marvel did pretty good with this, with the whole cast. They were 100 days. If you start watching Infinity War, if you start watching Marvel movies once a week from a certain date, you will end up at Infinity War. Well, now you got to double up because you're a week behind now.
Yeah.
And if you actually stuck through and did that, so
yeah.
I think it's a lot better. I think it's a change.
Yeah.
You've always wondered why movies don't change dates, and movie dates are always set ahead of time, a year or 2 in advance. So they select these slots, and then they put movies in those packages. They can move movies around, but their production, advertising, marketing, everything is based around and the shooting schedules of the actors are actually scheduled around that date, so it's really hard to line. But they shot this movie so long ago, it's been finished and been ready to go. A week doesn't make that big a difference, and Marvel has the clout and the money to move it a week.
They can do what they want to do.
Plus, now here's another question. May is a heavy month for movies.
Been a heavy movie month.
This one in particular, because we have Infinity War on the 4th. You have Deadpool coming out.
Yeah.
Deadpool 2. And you have the Solo movie. All packed in 31 days. So, I wonder if this is a little bit of jockeying to give Marvel a bigger take at the box office, because right now you had 2 weeks before the next movie came out. I think. I think the first one. I think Solo comes out on the 16th. Something like that. So you had 12
So you're
days.
saying like to keep Infinity War in theaters a little bit longer? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, if you move back a week, that gives you a whole other week to take advantage of the audience. Plus, you could potentially. Well, I think it's still going to impede in some of their private, in some of that market. I do. I think so. And we're gonna put a video up about Solo, and I have a Star Wars video. I talked about the last one. It's coming this weekend.
This weekend.
But I think that this is going to steal some of the thunder. It could still steal the thunder from Solo. And they're all
I think
Disney.
it would anyway, honestly, but let's not get into that right now.
Yeah, they're both Disney products.
But here is another thing. It's a very big question, people. Do we think that Infinity Wars is going to do as good as Black Panther?
I think.
In which they people.
I think so.
It's a very valid question.
I think.
I mean, obviously,
it's a valid question.
Yeah, it's
but
very valid.
What do you think? Don't ask the question. Answer the question.
I think it will.
Put it on the table.
I think it will because I think now that you're going to draw more of an audience to be geared towards Infinity Wars, because you may have some people that really weren't focused too much on the other movies, but then when they seen Black Panther and then they saw how well it did, and people were it's still running now, so I mean they're looking for something. What's next, and then here we go, Infinity Wars, and so you get a whole new audience, and you get more people, and you get maybe even younger crowds, and maybe even some older crowds in, because you just never know. But I mean obviously all Marvel movies do pretty well, obviously, or else we wouldn't be talking about this right now. But I think it's going to do very well. I think it may be neck and neck, honestly. I don't know. I'm curious to see how it does, honestly.
Black Panther sold out theaters in a way that you almost maximize the amount of tickets you can sell. I mean, and I mentioned that to you. I was like, we were looking at sales for Black Panther. Even this week with Red Sparrow coming out. Yeah. Red Sparrow is IMAX, but it's not at all theater because Black Panther's still showing. So in the past,
we didn't see the movie we wanted to see at the theater we wanted to see.
I'm upset about that.
It's still playing.
We'll talk to management about that.
We should.
But normally when IMAX movies come out back to back, the one that's preceding will bow out and the new one comes in.
But that's not happening right now.
Yeah. So either Red Sparrow isn't tracking very well for a big opening weekend,
or they're just doing so well with the Black Panther sales that they're just going to keep it in IMAX, which is probably the best thing to do, because that's not really a movie you want to see in regular def.
Yeah.
And that's just my opinion.
It is a small eyes. But to answer your question, I think Infinity War will do better than Black Panther. If not better, I think that it will have longer legs. And the reason I say that is because you're taking a portion of Black Panther, because it's still, you carry it over Wakanda.
Right.
You see the trailers. There's not a spoiler for the trailers. The trailer gave it away. You're going back to Wakanda. The big fight scenes are in the trailers are in Wakanda. Black Panther's there with Bucky and with Captain America. They are all focused there. So the audience that came for Black Panther that really didn't know about the history of, or just first time being introduced to him, they're going, oh shoot, and he's coming back in 2 months. Bet. Let's go see him again.
Yeah.
With this crew that everybody is waiting for. So I think this movie's going to be a juggernaut. Yeah. I think it will do better, but I don't think it's going to be dramatically better. I think if it breaks even with it, it'd be great. Now,
do you think it's going to do better overall, or do you think it's going to break the box office like Black Panther did the first week?
I think
questions, people.
I think it will break the box office first weekend.
Okay.
Yes, I think it will top Black Panther's numbers. I hate going back to the well for the same thing, but you have a core audience that's been there for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and you've had people waiting for this movie for years.
Yeah.
From the first time they showed Thanos in the first Avengers movie back in 2012, 6 years you've been hinting around about this and building up.
Yeah.
And this is the first half of the 2-part or the second part, whatever you want to call it, movie that has been built up all this time. If this one is a letdown, the second one won't be as good. If this was like an Age of Ultron,
it's not a letdown, because I would be just like so hurt.
I would too.
I'd just be so hurt. cry a little bit, but
Yeah, but I think the movie's good. I think it could have longer legs, but if it doesn't, it will be because it doesn't have the staying power of Black Panther. Black Panther had a following and garnered such rave reviews because of the content of the movie. This is like, I want to see what happens, and once you see what happens, that diehard audience, I don't think that it's a guarantee that they're gonna bring in the new fans like Black Panther did. Because people saw Black Panther, they didn't see it at the Marvel movie.
yeah, it's kind of that's kind of what I was saying. Like, you know, you may have that audience that never followed another Marvel movie come from Black Panther, realizing that they're going to be in this movie, and you know, in Infinity War, sorry. But you may have that, so I don't know. It's
a toss up, but it's gonna win anyway. I think the movie will be a box office. I mean, it will be one of the big box office hits of the year. I think it'll be right there with Black Panther. Do I think it's gonna break it? Do I think it needs to break it to be a success? No. I don't think it needs to beat the numbers.
I'm just wondering. You know, you just wonder. Like, you know, you would hate to put the same franchise against one another because you just don't want to do that because they all go together. But I'm just, you know, it's just questions.
Yeah, hashtag they already win it. It's all Disney.
That's true. That's very true. Disney always wins.
So, well, all right, folks. So now again, that was our big news for today. Infinity War dropping 7 days earlier. Tickets are not on sale, but I predict they will be on sale within the next few weeks.
And we're gonna be there.
And we will be there
in the crowd.
In our reserved row K, as always.
We love row K.
We love row K. So yeah, that's big news. Are you excited? Are you not? Do you care? Do you think it's a great move?
Comment
Put in the
below,
comments,
guys.
Tell us what you think.
Tell us what you think.
All right. Okay. Well, this has been 2% Movie Talk. Thanks for stopping by, Greg.
Nika.
And we'll be here for you at the next release.
Bye.